What's up, my beautiful bandits? Can you feel it in the air? Holy Shiba. It is a beautiful day to be alive. Thank you for being here with me tonight. I got some surprises for you tonight. And first and foremost, I'm here for Clear Cryptos. And just come on in tonight. Let's be, chatty in the comments. Throw whatever your thoughts are and just enjoy the ride with me tonight. All right. I know you can feel the excitement. Whenever you're holding a beautiful bag of shib like I'm holding and a beautiful bag of bone like I'm holding, this is exciting. I'm telling you, I can't even sleep at night. It's just absolutely amazing. But first and foremost, for the initial surprise of the night, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Mr. Adam Shelton, the one and the only.
Hey, what's going on today? What's going on? It's been a lot of excitement in the market, right?
Man, things are moving up great. Life is good. And I know you love Shiba Inu as much as I love Shiba Inu. How are you feeling today? How's everything going with you?
It's pretty exciting. Shiba's definitely been making some moves, but they've been making these moves, a lot more moves behind the scenes. I think we're just now seeing on the chart and also them adding the holders, but they've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. So there's a lot to come, especially, you got Bone is starting to move. You got Shib is moving, Leash, we even forgot about Leash because that's part of the trifecta that Shiba Inu does have. And then now you got the Shibarian should be coming out soon.
Yep.
So that should be a pretty exciting.
It's feeling good. I'm telling you, man. Bone hit $2.03 last night briefly. And think about that in a month, man. We went from 87 cents, or actually it dipped down to 67. Now we're at $2 in Bone. Okay. Shiba Inu for the year is up 73% from where it was from the end of December to now. Or at least it hit that last night. We're taking a little bit of a breather here, but this is healthy, everybody. I want everyone to know this is healthy for Shiba Inu, and you can look. The buys are going to start coming in because the bulls know how Shiba Inu acts, and it's just getting started. That's how I feel. Now, how do you feel about the market, Adam? I mean, I know that you see a lot of plays here. How are you feeling? I feel it's all coming back.
It is all coming back. And just going back for Bone for a moment, if you look at Dex Tools, I think they're trending #1 at the moment here. Bone is trending #1. So definitely there's a lot of volume has been pumped inside Bone. And also that's going to help Shiba. That's also going to help Leash. But in terms of the market, I do think it is coming back. There's some other things that need to be sorted out in terms of really get excited about this bull run and things like that. But Shib is one of those projects you always got to necessarily pay attention to. It's like Bitcoin. You know how we look at Bitcoin and Ethereum. I think you also got to look at Shib and a few other projects as well.
Absolutely. Shiba Inu, I tell everybody that's watching this, I want you to hear my voice. Now, I was on a Discord chat with some of the dev team, and they were talking about the goals and what they're trying to do. I want you to know that Shiba Inu is not shooting for 1.2 million holders. They're going for 100 million holders in the next year. And I know it sounds crazy, all right? Everybody might be thinking that's a crazy number, but nobody knows what's going to happen with Twitter. Nobody knows what's going to happen with all the other big dogs that's going to tie Shiba Inu into their network as they continue to grow. It's just absolutely crazy to think about where we might be going here.
Absolutely. I mean, that many holders is definitely setting the bar pretty high. But right now, I think they're just under 1.3 million holders right now. Like I think it's 1.297 around that range. So for them to get to this much in a short amount of time, because it is still short. I mean, they got created in about the middle of 2020, and we're just in 2023. So it's still early in terms of being a holder and being involved. And you're just looking at Leash here. Leash really does not really get a lot of the credit about this. I remember Leash was like $2,500, and that was in late 2021. And I remember I added Leash at that time. So that lets you know that, this is still a discount from where it was.
It sure is. Look, y'all, there's only 107,000 total Leash in existence. That's all will ever be minted. And I'm letting you know the value of Leash is powerful. It moved up $100 and some in 20 minutes, y'all. Imagine what this thing can do when it's really ready to go. Now, Mr. Adam Shelton, I'm bringing in surprise number 3 of the evening.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Why, hello there.
Woo-hoo. Yes.
Thank you so much
Adam.
for joining us. We have got this stream, I guess, is popping. That's what we can call it. It is popping tonight.
Yeah. Exciting
How are you
time.
doing tonight, Carmen?
I'm doing fantastic. I just came off of another stream that was like going everywhere, and I was like, I want to go because I want to come to this party. I've streamed with you before, John, but Adam, this is the first time for us.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. You're always so professional in your streams. I caught a few of them, especially on this channel as well. And you always basically just, describe yourself and represent yourself professionally, and I think that's an awesome thing to do. And man, I'm happy you're part of the team.
Well, it's the right thing to do for this space.
Yeah.
I went into a space recently this week, and somebody introduced me to somebody else as a combination of a degen and a blockchain activist. And I go, that kind of makes a little sense because I take a look at all the big projects, all the disruptors, but then I love, love, love to hang out with the builders that are really making some moves in this space because you just don't know what the next big thing is going to be.
We never know. One thing's for sure, this is Holy Shiba stream, all right? How are you feeling about Shiba Inu? I mean, Shiba and the whole ecosystem. Are you starting to feel it a little bit?
Look, I am so plugged into the algorithm. I understand the assignment. And when SHIB moves, everything on every single digital device that I have access to that I'm logged into lets me know that everybody's celebrating. So you guys have a lot of great, energy and things going on that I'm just like happy to watch some really great success happen in communities that have come together. The SHIB community is a really great example of what communities can do and the actual empowerment that takes it away from leadership and says, hey, you can't win without having a whole army behind you. So for people that are building, this is one of those things that you cannot not pay attention to. Whether you're a holder or not, you have to pay attention to the impact that this entire community is making on the entire space.
Absolutely. And Adam, you've grown so much, and I've grown behind you, and I've watched you, and I see how hard you work. Tell me, Adam, I mean, for real, do you feel the power of the SHIB Army? Have you felt it? Have you seen what happens to our YouTube channel and all the things as we speak about the SHIB Army and we work for the SHIB Army?
Yeah, I feel the power all the time. Every tweet, every video, every email, every retweet, every bad comment, every why don't you have enough shit? Why don't you cover enough shit? Yeah, I feel it. I feel it in the good and also in more of an encouraging way. SHIB is one of those projects where I think that if you don't know crypto or you don't have Bitcoin, you're feeling like, I missed that boat on Bitcoin and Ethereum, which I don't think you really have. But I think SHIB is it's kind of like the people's token in a way. At least that's what is being represented. It's like, man, it's like water cooler talk, Hey, so how you doing in your SHIB today? Hey, I got 1 billion. How many? It's kind of like a water cooler talk conversation where you're not going to get that through Bitcoin and Ethereum, unfortunately. But SHIB and Doge, those are two right there that you can really have a conversation with anyone there because it just brings that excitement. It's just and it's being integrated. I remember Netflix. You actually can use SHIB to pay for your Netflix account. Big old SHIB thing showed up. I'm like, really? Let me check my SHIB wallet. I might pay for my Netflix for this month. But it's kind of one of those type of things where that is a lovable character. They did a good job in terms of releasing it. I feel it on every good or bad comment. And, a lot of people cover SHIB because people wants to talk about SHIB and learn about it.
Absolutely. And Carmen, we've grown the community with SHIB. We call it, kind of a gateway. It's my life. SHIB's my life. But speak to the people about how you've seen SHIB bring so many people into other projects and into the community.
When you have a powerful community that is engaging and they want to see more people onboarded and together they move in the same direction to the same beat of the drum, that is probably the most valuable thing that a lot of projects that are struggling right now wish that they had. And that's not something that happens by design. I think that when the success of Shiba came in 2021 and a lot of great stories were shared, then the community got even more fanatic about what can we do. And they understood that when we flow together like a school of fish, that we can make an impact. And that really set themselves apart from other things. And what that has become is a gateway for people to come into Web3. And it's one of the most like impactful ways for people to come in to understand that you have a place to come to ask your questions, to get onboarded, and then you can understand, for example, some of the biggest concepts in this space, which is like tokenomics, utility. How do you engage with your socials? What do you look for? How do you take a look at TA analysis? When you come into the space and you do that and you're taking a look at 50 different projects going to the University of YouTube, it can get really confusing and the noise is too overwhelming. But if you have a friend, a family member, or a coworker that comes to you and says, hey, I love Shiba, and let me tell you why, and then let me get you onboarded with Wallet and come check us out and see these people who are talking about it, that's so beneficial to all of us. If you end up going beyond that and starting to take a look at the other 22,000 tokens and growing, or the 16,000 collections of NFTs that you have access to, well, guess what? Because you are a part of the SHIB community and you had a loving community onboard you, you're going to be better empowered to make better decisions down the road.
Absolutely. And thank you for letting everybody know that. You know, everybody that's watching the stream, my streams are built on excitement. I'm the One Leg Bandit. Hit the subscribe button to my channel, to Adam's channel, Carmen, and also Clear Cryptos. Come on this ride with us, okay? That's what I've been telling people. When the red candles started happening, I didn't freak out. I looked at it as a true blessing, a true opportunity to get in at a much lower price. And a lot of people freaked out completely. I'm not even joking. People were like, you know what? I'm out of crypto. I quit crypto. But it's because you don't see the back end of crypto. You don't see the back end of how hard these projects work. You don't see it. And if you don't see it, then you can't feel it. And I'm letting you know, I'm tied in. All of the people on this panel is tied in. And crypto and Web3 is here to stay. It is the future. It is our gold rush. Don't miss out. All right. Don't miss it and enjoy this ride. So, Adam, tell me, man, what has this weekend been like for you? This whole beginning of January, have you been feeling that overwhelming electrical feeling that the Bulls were ready to run?
Yeah, I definitely been feeling that from subscribers, other creators, people in this community as well. We do a good job of releasing content on a daily basis on the Clear Crypto channel. Every day, live shorts, long video comments, for comparison. So yeah, I mean, you see it all the time. I mean, to me, there's so much things to cover, but it's only so much time of the day. It's like so much to hit on in the market. I mean, you definitely have SHIB, you definitely have Clear Cryptos, but in the market in general, there's so much to really dive into. That's why you need a channel like this to at least stay informed on what's going on in the market and what's going on with other projects like SHIB and Clear Cryptos. But I definitely been feeling it as well. It's almost like you're more glued to the TV when a big article comes out or the big meeting that was a couple of days ago with the Federal Reserve. They know what time it is. They understand what's happening. They're just trying to take this slowly. They're being a little conservative, but they understand. And they know that we're going to have to pause this at some particular point. But it's like, when is it going to be? And it's coming. Oh, it's coming. And when that pause happened, that pause, it's almost like people are like, all right, it's time. And that's why I went around the Twitter the day of the meeting, and you see interesting pictures like somebody had a toilet in their computer right in front of the TV. It's almost like must-see TV, those meetings. It's like must-see TV. I'm sorry, NBC, not really necessarily, but I'm just saying, like, literally must-see TV. Any news coming out. And then also, I was doing some research. I noticed the month of January, the most jobs we ever had. I also noticed the unemployment rate is the lowest we've had in a long time. So I'm starting to see some signs. I know that may not really matter, but numbers do matter. So that means the Fed, because the Fed looks at everything. They look at everything. And they're gonna be like, all right, this is doing well, this is not doing well, this is not doing well. And inflation is coming down. So it's go ahead and time to hit the button. Let's go ahead and turn this train on.
Absolutely. Now, Carmen, you live out in Sin City, all right? You see everything out there, but you can tell everybody Sin City is jumping. The money is there. People's got a pocket full of money. How do you feel about the economy and what's going on?
You know, my perspective is primarily going to be from the Web3 space, because now I don't even have a career in Web2. So this is all I do all day, every day, I said it, 7 days a week. And when we have signs of people being in fear, and that we see the TA analysis kind of say, hey, look, we got to zoom out and really take a look at the conditions of things and the impact of some bad optical news that we have in the media. What I like to remind people is that instead of focusing on those things, focus on the fact that if you're confused, there's solutions for that, because you need to be able in this industry to be able to pivot to what are your behaviors and go-to strategies when red candles happen, when a flash sale happens, and can you get excited about it and see it as a buying opportunity? Outside of that, when green candles are coming, do you know how to properly take your profit and actually thrive and hit a goal right through that?
Right.
In terms of the business aspect, come January, I felt like instead of everybody going back to the gym to get skinny, all the builders awoke and they went at light speed saying 2023 is going to be our year. It's time to get back into the meeting schedule and start building. What is our roadmap and how do we go? There is a lot of money out there. We still have big announcements of big Fortune 500 companies kind of leaking out that they are building in the Web3 blockchain technology space. You see a lot of big names coming out with NFT collections. Some will win, some will fail. It really depends on where the community comes in. It's not going to automatically succeed just because you're a big Web2 name. So there are builders within our side that are coming in saying, hey, let me hold your hand a little bit because we do things a little differently. So I do agree with you. There's a lot of great things to be looking forward to. The timeline is really going to depend upon what the news says, because that affects a lot of people's perceptions. And if they don't have the right mindset to see that as a buying signal, then, you know, that's where we need to teach more.
Absolutely. Now, I do want to take a second to teach. Let me help you out here. I want everyone to see this. I went on the first SHIB run, so I played this game before, and it takes guts to get to the top. All right. Now, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to buy or what to do, but what I am telling you is the way SHIB works. When she moves like this, she pulls back a little bit, but then she shoots back up. All right. And the power behind this is just getting started. All right. It really is, in my opinion, if you look at the weekly chart, the daily chart, I just want you to educate yourself. Now, Carmen spoke very much truth. Okay. Look, we have our hodl bag and we have our flipping bag. If you don't have that, you cannot be successful at trading crypto. It moves too fast one way or the other. You'll get caught up in emotion and you'll end up losing. Okay. So have your bags to go to the moon and have your bags to make your money. If you do that, you will be successful. That's a little bit of love that I want to give to you, and just let you know that as far as the Shiba Inu and the whole Leash and Bone, the whole ecosystem and their whole NFT platform, which is beautiful with the Shiboshis and all the things that they're doing with Bugatti. Look, it's just getting started. Don't run out. That's my 2 cents on that. Now, Adam, how do you feel about that? Do you feel the same? You got a hodl bag and a trading bag, or how do you feel?
Yeah, you definitely got to have a strategy when you're dealing with trading and also taking profits. Kind of like what Carmen was talking about, knowing when to take profits, knowing when to get in projects. And just looking at this, I remember SHIB getting on eToro. We were doing videos even before they even got on there. I remember that. And it was such a big deal when they got on eToro and Coinbase. Like, I do remember that because there was a ton of coverage about that. That lets you know how far SHIB has became to get on some of these exchanges, because a lot of people are saying that it just wasn't going to happen. Robinhood wasn't going to happen, and there you go. But yeah, you definitely need to have a strategy on not only SHIB, but any project or anything you're trying to do. Is that if you're going to trade Or if you're just going to hodl, then you just hodl. But if you're going to trade, you definitely need to have like a bag that you're going to trade and the bag that you're just going to hodl. Absolutely. That's just one of several strategies that you can really have. I am more of I would say, certain projects I'm more of a hodler, and some projects I'm more of a trader. I think SHIB is like I think SHIB is more of a hodl type position, although it definitely has trading because volume is always there and people always looking to like flip it. But man, SHIB is one of those things you just have in the kitchen, just like you need to have bread and cereal. I need to have my Shiba Inu next to my cereal. So
Exactly.
absolutely.
And I want to tell everyone it's still early. Definitely it's a hodl phase right now for Shiba Inu. I mean, look at what it's already done since the beginning of this year. You got to kind of let this play out a little bit.
Yeah.
But
it just brings a tear to my eye because when you show the eToro, it was like, I just remember covering this hard. eToro's about to happen, guys. I just got notification, and it's just been there for a while now. So
and let me tell you some thoughts on this. Look, most people don't know this. The 1.2 million holders that you see is decentralized holders. They're wallets. Shiba Inu is so much bigger already. We're at 4 or 5 million holders. eToro alone, when they put out how many holders that they have and how much they hold, the reason why I do some trading on eToro with SHIB is because of the pure, they sell it by the millions. It's not SHIB by itself. Whenever you're buying it by the millions. So that price that you see is $14.36 per million. Okay. And it just makes it very clear when you're holding, certain amounts of SHIB, what you're doing. And it's very easy to trade on eToro. So I want to let everyone know, if you haven't looked at eToro, they trade it by the millions and it's easy peasy. You do pay a little bit of a margin when you're trading, but it makes it very easy to see what you're doing.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we're in the right place at the right time. We're still early in the process. We're so blessed to have channels like this to really discuss these type of things, the education platform of all of this. And I mean, SHIB is just one of what SHIB is a movement, but also SHIB opened up the door for so many different projects and visions for people. Really, it did. And, even this channel here, there's some inspiration. They're getting this together. I think SHIB was part of the inspiration. Has to be.
And look at the way we all work together. Yeah, I mean, SHIB is in all of us, Now, Carmen, let's talk a little bit about Clear Cryptos. How beautiful has it been showing the world that Clear Cryptos is here to change the world, to tie in with business and build a beautiful relationship with USFCR and what's going on? How are you feeling about Clear Cryptos right now?
I'm beyond proud because I think for my career in the Web3 space, being an advocate for blockchain technology, I think one of the scars that we wear as leaders is that we have come across many malicious entities that want to prey on new traders. It's not fair and it's wrong. And so the other issue that we see in this space is that cash and greed really, create a lot of chaos and confusion, and that's also not good. To find a actual company, not a project, but a company that has been planning to make a good impact and staying flexible and adaptable to the needs and challenges that we have, and building and creating innovative technology that's going to empower others to have access to their assets safely, to be able to trade on the blockchain safely, to help transform big influential businesses into safely coming into using blockchain technology. These are things that not very many people have access to. And so to be a part of the team helping to build that with the goal to onboard as many people as possible the right way with the right standards in the space that's going to be scalable and ready for regulation. Absolutely. The proud comes to mind as the first thing I'm feeling.
Well, and Clear Cryptos has given a lot of us a nice home, a nice voice here, brought a lot of us together, you know. And I'm so thankful. I'm on TV, I'm on YouTube right now with Mr. Adam Shelton. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going with Austin Hilton and Zach Humphreys. They brought me under their wing.
Yeah, great guy.
We're working together. And that's what it's all about, because we're all bringing great information,
Yeah.
the right information to everybody that wants to hear it. So if you want to hear good information from people who really love people and trying to lift everybody up together, hit that subscribe on Clear Cryptos. That's what I think you need to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, definitely here, because you're going to get daily content on kinds of lives. You're going to get shorts. You're going to get all kinds of different contents from different type of creators and a different perspective, you know, and that's really good. You get a good variety of information here. You do. And behind the scenes, like Foxy, working on behind the scenes, you got the crew behind it. Shout out to Foxy. You know who you are.
Thank you,
And so
I mean, I have to give you guys flowers too, because
yeah,
you know, some people will see me on stream. I don't have a lot of social impact because I work typically behind the scenes. But you guys, the discipline that it takes to show up on camera on a consistent basis to give the most up-to-date information, you guys are putting your reputations at risk based on the information that you grab. So that's a lot of DYOR that you guys have to do to make sure that your communities and audiences are safe. And it's not an easy job. Some people think it's just talking to a camera and hanging out for an hour or so. It is not the case, because one bad piece of information can, you know, snowball into a whole dramatic situation, and it can lose the trust of a lot of people. So when you have communities that are engaged and you have followers that are ride or dies, that says something to the integrity that you guys have with your info.
Absolutely. Look, this all started with Doge for me. Then it quickly rolled into Shiba Inu, and I learned and I studied, and I brought so many people. Last year, 567 MetaMask wallets I set up. This year, I've already got to 24. I'm going for a lot. I know Adam's helped a lot. Carmen's helped a lot. We're bringing everybody in, and I'm so excited for a bunch of reasons. But let me tell you, the wallet game is getting tight. We're going to get an email, and then the wallets will be set up here before too long. We won't have to go through an hour's worth of training and hiding 12 words until the cows come home.
You're so excited. You're so excited. You're so excited for just a let's get into it, and here's your wallet and let's go.
Right.
And I'm taking your lead, because I was so proud to introduce you to so many people yesterday as a person that just like is so happy to onboard a new wallet holder. That I'm going to be spending Super Bowl actually at a local movie studio here in Las Vegas with a big Super Bowl party. And my goal there is to help onboard new people into Web3 with their wallets too. So I'm going to go play John for a little bit for 2 days.
If we don't bring people into the game, Adam, and that's what you've been doing all along, that's why everybody's been partnering with you, besides your awesome presence. I mean, you're the power of positivity as well. But that's what we're doing. We're bringing them to play ball, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. And we just tell them, hey, you don't have to have the full uniform. Just come in. You don't have to have the uniform. Yes, I understand the bat may not necessarily fit your arms. I understand the sun may be in your eye, but we're still going to help you get you to play some ball here.
Absolutely. And the reason why I'm excited, look, y'all, getting people into, like I said, the gateway of Shiba Inu. I helped so many people when we were down. My phone is getting blowed up. I mean, we're up 70-some%. They're like, thank you so much. I'm like, do whatever you want to do as far as trading and all. But I told you, you know, Shiba Inu, an absolute beautiful project. Bone, absolute beautiful project. One of my people has 90,000 Bone right now. 90,000. I mean, just blowing up, you know. So it's exciting, and they're excited. And look, y'all, we're not always going to win in crypto. We're not always going to lose. It's a yin and a yang world. Once you learn that, once you learn the yin and the yang, you start winning mentally and physically, because you set your expectations properly, you know? Well, look, tonight was the Holy Shib night. All right. We moved very, very strong. Let's talk a little bit about what y'all are thinking the next few weeks are going to look like before we move along here. You know, are you feeling the bulls to continue to run, or are you feeling a little bit of a pullback? How are you feeling, Adam?
I feel like we may have some pullback. I think we'll trade sideways for a while in terms of that. That's what I'm kind of seeing in the chart a little bit. I do think that it's that news that just happened a couple of days ago with the Federal Reserve, it did ease some people's minds a little bit. So you're going to see people, they're going to be trading in and trading out. But I do think here soon, we're definitely going to have liftoff. Let's just say there. That's just my opinion.
I feel the same way. The big money is starting to move in. If you watch
Slowly.
Dex Tools and you watch the individual trades, you see the big guys saying, okay, it's time. And they're trying to get in before all of us FOMO. You know what I mean? Carmen, and how are you feeling about, crypto Web3 right now? All of it tied together. Are like you've already said, the builders are building, but you're seeing it grow tremendously since January 1, correct?
Yeah, when the builders go back to build, they have their heads down. So people like myself that are the connector of dots, we're staying abreast of all the movements and what's going on. But this means that, we're going to see some really great things that could possibly come out as soon as, 6 months in to the year. Because I think people are going to be prepared and cautious that if we take a downturn, that they remain diligent on what their goal is going to be to come out with next. And if we see an upswing, then they need to be prepared for that too. So it makes sense that people are going to sit down and say, okay, what's my next announcement? What am I doing for my next utility? What is the value that I'm going to give to my community for this year?
Well, team, I just want to tell you, I'm going to stay on and rant a little bit tonight about Shiba Inu and go on my crazy Shiba Inu thing. But I just want to say, both of y'all, I love you. Thank you. And do you have any final words that you want to talk to the army about, or bandits, and anything you'd like to say, Adam?
Yeah, I would just say just get ready for the ride. I think Shiba Inu definitely going to make some moves this year along with the market. Yes, there will be pullbacks, but all do your research. Stay connected with a station like this or a channel like this as well, in terms of not only just Shiba, but just the market in general here. And just be ready for clear cryptos as well. But I would say SHIB, you're going to see more adoption. You're going to see more companies going to say, hey, we want to use SHIB in our store or in our services. So I'm already seeing it. I literally saw the SHIB actually logo in Netflix and saying you can actually use your SHIB for your Netflix. Now, right now, I have to send them quite a bit of SHIB to pay that, but that's just the beginning of this process. So stay connected and always do your research.
Well, Adam, thank you for your time tonight, baby. I love you, and I'll holler at you later. And Carmen, what's your final word?
Just remember, if you want something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. And so every single person in Web3, we're doing things with our brown pants on, things that we've never done before. So stick around with the great people. Stay tuned to the One-Legged Bandit, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, Carmen. Have a great night. So everybody, it was so nice of them to go ahead and join here. I'm going to talk a little bit because I want to continue the conversation about Shiba Inu. If you want to talk about Shiba Inu, throw up hashtag Shiba Army in the chat. Stay here, spread the word. Let's continue to talk a little bit about my thoughts. I want to give my thoughts on SHIB, Leash, and Bone, and the whole ecosystem as we sit today. So I'm going to hop back in here to the weekly chart and go over this real quick. Okay, what we're looking at here, this is the weekly chart. Now we progressed down. We started making a turn right in this range right here at the end of the middle part of 2022. It started, even though you couldn't feel it, it started bending upwards. Okay, and now we've kind of got 4 weekly beautiful chart hammers moving up. All right, we still have room for massive green upward weeks. Okay, if this plays out right, I foresee in the next week to 2 weeks, we're going to get a massive green candle. It's probably with the release of Shibarium on the 14th. That's been rumored. I hope they put it out before the 14th, a few days earlier. Definitely not after the 14th, just because of what he said about the heart-shaped box. I mean, people are expecting it. But either way, I'm expecting some big green candles on the weekly, okay? So keep your eye on the weekly. There's lots of room to move and lots of space to grow here, all right? So let me share this. Now we're hopping into Bone. So look, last night we hit up to 204, okay? Then it pulled back a little bit. But look at the green hammer candles continuing to grow. Bone is just straight up adding, okay? The people know that they've already kind of missed out at the opportunity to grab Bone. Just, let's see here, January. In December, Okay, let me zoom out here. In December of 2022, you could have grabbed bone at 59 cents per bone. Right now, we're sitting at 160. Hold on, I got to move it down. We're at 183 right now, at 204 last night. People are kind of feeling like they missed out, but they have not. Let me tell you why you have not. This is going to probably continue to progress up to probably $2.50, $3 before Shibarium. When Shibarium hits, people will see the real power, okay? Shibarium is the gas fee. Bone is the gas fee for Shibarium. Everybody will start piling in to get this bone, and they will soon find out 250 million bone that there's available, okay? They're already bought up. A lot of the whales are holding them. They're not going to be letting go of their bone very cheaply. You're going to have to pay for your bone. So the price is going to absolutely astoundingly rise while people try to grab up that bone that they're going to need to tie into the network. What's so cool about this is there are so many in real life businesses that are already chomping at the bit, ready to go with bone and to tie it in so they can start burning Shiba Inu. That's the key thing. Once Shibarium starts, the burns are going to kick in every day, every transaction for Shiba Inu, and it's going to continue to raise the price. Why? Because right now we don't have substantial burns. We're burning as a community. I started Millie Shib Burn. We're all burning 1 million at a time. That's not going to be like that anymore. We're going to burn literally hundreds of millions, billions per day. Okay, that's what we're going to do when everything starts rolling here with Shibarium. Okay, one thing I want to pull up for you here. 1 second. Let me find something. I want to share it with you. So check this out, everyone. This is I'm gonna share it right now. Boom. Check this out, everybody. This is an in real life project in Australia. Okay, this is called Shiba Wings. Look how cool this is. People are going to come in, pick up their wings, take it home. Uber drivers are going to pick up the Shiba Wings. They're going to distribute to people. It's going to have a QR code where you can buy Shiba Inu, where you can burn Shiba Inu. Every transaction off of this is going to be tied into the Shibarium network. This is just one location. Wellies is opening hundreds of locations. Well, actually, yeah, below 100 right out the gate. But people are going to be doing this, all sorts of things. I want you to start thinking about things, everybody. I want you to think about arcade games, things with high transaction. If you own an arcade, tie it into the Shibarium network. Whatever you can do, Shiba Inu is an army. And look, we got to hold ourselves to higher standards so you can go ahead and create something beautiful and get people to coming back. So if you create a fast food restaurant, be the best fast food restaurant. If you create an arcade, be the best arcade. Tie it in, hold your standards high so people come to your location and you're burning SHIB. People's minds are going to be absolutely blown with all the news that's going to come out about people, big businesses that want to tie in to Shiba Inu and what they already have in plans. I'm not even talking about the metaverse yet. I'm talking about in real life. Wait till you see what happens with the in real life projects, okay? I know that I sound like a homer because I am. I have billions of SHIB, many leash, many bone. Look, but I've been completely honest about what's going on here, and I do my research and I find out what's really happening. And this is a worldwide phenomenon that is taking over, and people have not yet seen it. And I've luckily been able to see some things because I've traveled around to see what's going on, and my mind's still blown. That's why I'm excited. That's why you can feel me right now. That's why you can feel my voice and my positivity of what I believe is going to happen. And of course, I'm not sitting here promising anything, but I'm telling you that people are working hard to make this just absolutely amazing. Coach George, let's see here. Before Beta Shibarium Live, multiple potential trade opportunities on bone. Absolutely. Lots of trade there. It's moving up and down. Do whatever you want to do with your bone. I mean, look, if you make 30% a day, that's like a month and a half in the stock market sometimes. So if you're in bone and you want to take some profit, take some profit. Coach George may be on with me in a Shiba Inu community live stream that I have tomorrow with some community members that's going to talk about their journey. See, a lot of times people don't want to hear just about my journey all the time. I'm going to bring community members here and tell them about their journey so you can start to open your eyes and see what's really happening with Shiba Inu, okay? So I'm going back to the chart here. Bone's trading at 182 right now. Shib is at $14.61, and leash is at an astounding $516, up over $100 in the last 24 hours. So just beautiful things happening. That weekly chart is just screaming to me. It's ready for a big green candle. All right, so let's see here. What exactly do y'all do? So are you for myself? So I'm big in federal contracting. I've gotten my start in federal contracting. I helped others win a lot of money in federal contract, over $1 billion in the last 10 years. Then I started my own business, Main East Veteran Medical. I'm an amputee veteran, so I sell medical supplies to the VA and the DoD. I bring the highest quality products in the world to the VA and to the DoD. I'm tired of cheap junk. I only partner with high quality products. That way my veterans have the best things in the world. Also, we have a consulting business, Bandits Consulting, just tons of stuff, and federal marketing solutions. I have a marketing firm, and beautifully, you may not know this, but I am also starting a multimedia and a label per se. I've got some people underneath me that want to go on the ride. And speaking of which, right now, I'm going to take a 1 minute and 30-second break, and I'm going to play you my very first artist ever. His name is Fuzzy Man Dennis, and this is the Shiba Inu anthem.
Hey, Shiba Inu, smart choice, yeah, we know. Crypto life treat me well. Watch my bank account swell. 6 zeros, double M's. We the army make friends. One goal, stay in mind. Making money my time. Passing money, make a breeze. Foreign whip with no keys. Anywhere making bands. Living like Wonderland. No holding me down a bed. Collecting my bag and I'm running these labs. Oh, you poor, have fun with that. Crypto life make paper stack. Collecting these coins and I get all the greens. I'm living supreme. Your money is dirty, my money is clean. You know what I mean? We build up our army with one goal in mind. Looking at stock and you know what we find. Rope, money, bags, bags, bags. Make it rain, throw the cash. All the broke boys seem to spaz. Yeah, your crypto game trash. One leg better get help with that. Shiba Inu, smart choice, yeah, we know. Yeah, collecting these bags, 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 bags.
Thank you very much, everybody, for watching that. Look, you can download that on Apple Store already. You can put it on any of your Instagram reels. Check it out. Shiba Inu anthem out there. Army, share that out. I love you. Thank you so much. You know, Fuzzy Man Dennis was great enough to make that, and he's doing great things. He just went on tour. He was on tour over in Ireland. Then he went to Portugal, Spain, and he's growing and building himself up. And I love people that believe in themselves and push very, very hard to get to the goals that they want to get to, okay? If you're trying to grow and you need my help, you just reach out to me and I will help you grow. Now, Earth Prospector, let me talk to you a little bit. Is 500 million SHIB enough? Here's my, every time I get that question, how much SHIB should I get? How much bone should I get? The answer is, you need to set your goal first. When you set your goal with where you want to be, you know how much SHIB you need to get to your goal in a quicker amount of time. Now, I've set my goal. I know where my goal is, and I pack my bags accordingly. That's what I would tell you to do. So, you know, 500 million SHIB, when are you trying to cash out? What are you trying to do? If you're in it for the long haul, absolutely it's enough, especially with the burns kick in. 500 million SHIB will blow people's minds. I mean, that's, you know, that's a good amount. You know, right now you're sitting at what, $7,000 for 500 mil? You know, yeah, ride it out, enjoy it. I would always continue to add what you can and always take whatever profits that you want to take, whatever you need to be okay. But in my HODL bag, I am holding for my number, and I've set something in my mind that seems obtainable. I set enough money aside where I feel that I can get to that goal. So that's how I'm playing this. Okay, I have that HODL bag is my hopefully end all work and do whatever the hell I want to do whenever that number hits. So let's just pray that we all get to that number. But here is the key, y'all. The reason why, again, I am so on fire tonight is because we're bending this downward momentum. We broke above all the moving averages, and now we can really set ourselves free, and people don't feel it yet. They don't understand the power of how fast it's going to move. as it moves. Okay, so just I went on the first run. I'm letting you know, in one night you're liable to lay your head down and it's liable to go up from like 14 to 24 like it did before. If you look at these green candles, here, I'll share it right here. Look at these green candles. I mean, this is a weekly chart. You're talking about going from right. Let me zoom in, see if I can get it zoomed in here. So you're talking about breaking out from like sixes or sevens, then it shot all the way up to 20. Let's see here, about 30 some, pulled back a little bit, then shot all the way up in this green candle here to 88, the all-time high. And this is weekly candles, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 in a month. Do you want to talk about dollars? This green candle represents. That's what I'm letting you know. And I'm excited because we've stair-stepped here. We're only stair-stepping, which is good. We're building a very good base. But when she decides to go, and I feel that she's going to go soon, the power is going to be outstanding on these moves. So again, that's why I'm very, very excited. All right, let's see here. Pay attention, trash AI. They the fake ones are trying to make a buck because they failed miserably to defeat. Yeah, you know, AI and all, we can't do anything about AI. That's for sure. You know, just everybody here, just keep grinding. Yeah, keep an eye on it, like he's saying. Let's see here. I've been investing for a long time. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. I have other cryptos, but I love SHIB. Hey, man, that's the same way we feel. Our bags are packed with a lot of cryptos. We're in a lot of projects. I'm only in the projects, though, that I have a feeling towards. I've done my due diligence. I've checked them out, and I believe in them. That's where my money's at. Only in projects I believe in. Understand MK put America on US in the middle of MK. What do you think you get the richest person in America, but he designed MK Ultra. Okay. I haven't done enough research about that. I think you're talking about more AI stuff. Haven't checked it all out yet. Earth Prospector, thank you. Hey, thank you. Love you. You're welcome. And I'm here for y'all. Please hit the subscribe button, share me out. You know, I greatly appreciate it. I'm putting these videos out all the time. It's been a great live stream so far. And I just want to end on this. Okay, tomorrow night, again, I'm going to do a community live stream for whoever wants to come on and talk about their crypto journey with Shiba Inu. This is going to be a Shiba Inu specific because I think the people need to understand how the army really is and how many of them there is, and how many ways Shiba Inu has affected people's lives and help them grow with cryptocurrency and help them get in the game, and just how many people are really trying to create businesses here that are going to tie into Shibarium. I know Satoshi watches this. I know that the dev team sees this, and I know that they felt what I brought to the game, you know, and we appreciate all the dev team. We appreciate everyone that works so hard to make this dream a reality. Please keep hitting your goals. Please keep helping us grow and put everything together. Okay. Again, hit the subscribe button. Tomorrow night is a community burn, and just don't freak out if it moves down a little bit. It's gaining more power as it does that. If you want to try to flip and play that game and stair step it up, you can. But I want to let you know the real power is whenever you bought at 6s and you hold a bag down there, or bought at 10 and then it goes to 8. You know, that's 8 times your money, you know, and the power of it moving and seeing it multiply as it moves like that. And trust me, the all-time high, 88, I still am in my gut. I'm telling you, I feel that is just the beginning mark. These burns are going to come in and incrementally eat up the Shiba Inu holding the token count, and then we're going to get to where we need to get to. Okay. All right. So, General, thank you for being here. I am legit, man. I am legit, and I'm grinding, and I work hard for you every single day. So, thank you all for watching tonight. Enjoy your night. Go kiss your family, love your family, and if you don't have any family, we're your family. We love you. We're going on this ride and enjoy it. We're going to do it together. Whenever it hits to where we need to get to, we're all going to party together. All right. Love you all, and good night. The One Leg Bandits out.